All right, guys, and welcome to the October 2018 website reviews. We're going to start with the one and only Kimberly Bamford. Okay, so let's take a look at her homepage. Love your logo, love your brand. Can you guys tell by looking at this photo who her target market is? It's perfect, right? Can you see, I've mentioned to some of you guys on past reviews that when you do a logo, having a transparent background versus having, like, if this was a square and you could see the edging makes such a difference, because look at how she can do the KB laying over the photo and it just looks so slick. I love that. I love the very actionable schedule now button. Great quote. I'm still trying to just, oh, I see. Join my newsletter and receive a free pumpkin mask treatment. So I think that you made this orange because it's October and you're thinking pumpkin. If orange isn't in line with your branding, I think I'd stick with light blue for this. For some reason, the orange didn't gel with me like the instant I saw it. Just, that's such a quick side note. I love the animation here, how this slide in. I like your service menu. It's super easy to read. Look at what she did here. She did an asterisk, and then she did all prices are starting at, meaning it's going to go up from here. And I love that. 24-hour cancellation notice required. Specials. Very good. My only feedback on this is that it says complimentary brow wax with any balayage service through October. I know it sounds crazy. Put an expiration date at the bottom as well. Meet Kimberly. Oh, I love this. Specialties, healthy blondes, great coverage. Make sure you add an E on to the end of coverage. And curls, passions. Family, nature, travel, food. Should do more yoga, housework, sleep. Cute. Like, how relatable is this, right? So instead of diving in and saying, Kimberly attended cosmetology school in 1997, and then she has such and such accolades. Nobody cares about that. People love that she feels like she should do more yoga. She's most passionate about her family, and she loves healthy blondes. Can you see how a client would find that so human and relatable? I love how you did that. So brilliant. Then she goes into the fact that she's American board certified, because now I'm already in love with her, so now I want to learn more, right? Organic youthful coloring, lived-in looks. You have my guarantee when I'm not home in my quiet home in the woods with my blue-eyed boys. Get rid of this underscore here. Everything else looks great. This looks so great. I love that, Kimberly. Really, really good. New clients. I love how you're using the succulents as your tie-in for everything. Really well branded. This is great. Okay, my only feedback, I'm really struggling with the feedback I want to give because I actually really overall like the layout of your site. I like how clean it is. I love the succulents. I love your colors. I love your logo. It feels very well branded. I would kind of like to see more photos of humans, which I know, and I don't want you to decrease the succulents, but I just want maybe like 2 more photos somewhere on your site that makes me, as this target market, yet again, feel like you're my people. Maybe, I don't know if we can do something at the top of this services page. I don't know. I love your layout. I love how clean it is. I just think we could almost humanize it a little bit more. Or, let me give you this, Kimberly. This might do it too. If this was a professional photo of you versus like clearly somebody just took this beautiful photo of you, but if you set up a professional shot, even that might make me feel like you're taking it to the next level. I love your content. I love your layout. It's super easy to read and see. I love your branding. I want more humans, if that makes sense. And I think I'd have to see it to know it, but I think you're 95% the way there. I think this is amazing. And I think just a little more humanization is going to take you all the way. Really well done. Okay, Michelle, let's take a look at what you've got going on, babe. I love your logo, and I know you worked so hard on this. Really well done. Okay, very good. Subscribe to receive special offers. Book an appointment, join the wait list. Welcome to DeLuca's Hair Design. Really nice with the parallax. Can you guys see how it looks like a text box that rolls over the photos? That's called parallax. It's beautiful. Very current. It's what a lot of people are doing with their sites right now, and it makes a huge difference and impact. Look at this great photo she used. You know how I talk about not using the standard salon shots where it's like a woman with a serious face with a white background and yeah, her hair is beautiful, but she's almost not human? This is beautiful. When I say use a stock photo that feels candid, this is what I'm talking about. You nailed it here with this picture. Really well done. Services, gallery. You're going to think I'm insane. I want these boxes to be the same size. It's going to look more intentional and less like a scrapbook. New clients, click here. Special offers, meet Michelle. Yeah, I want all the boxes the same. I know this is feeling more artistic. We don't want that. We want it to just feel very structured with the size of the boxes, but the photos are great. Great parallax, testimonials, very good. Overall, incredibly well executed. Okay, let's take a look here. And Kimberly, can you see what I mean by more photos? It's not that I want, sorry, going back to Kimberly Bamford, she was our last review. I do think having more photos makes a difference. Like your look is so clean and simple, and I love that, but can you see how Michelle used more photos and it just gives you all the feels? I just think it makes a really huge difference. Okay. Oh yeah, great service menu. Oh yeah, this is hot. I like this. Really nice. The photos you found to use on your site are great too. Are those Surface stocked photos? Those are great. Okay, very good. Special offers. October treats. Cute. She has something in honor of, oh, it's flipping over. Why did that happen? That was weird. Okay, so these are going too fast. I'm a fast talker, newsflash, and I'm a really fast reader, and if I can't read this, it's way too fast. So slow this down or have these all in different sections. Like, how do I even slow it down? I can't even slow it down to read it. So slow these down, but I love the imagery. I love that you have multiple specials available. And I like the layout, but it needs to slow way down because I can't read it, or it needs to be broken down into 3 special offers. Okay. My story. Okay. Here's what I want, Michelle. I almost said, where are you? That was my first thought when I went to my story and it was this. My first thought that ran through my mind is, where is she? I want this to be at the top. Here's my story. Go into this. Then you can still have that other section, but I want to be greeted on that here's my story page with you, with hi, I'm Michelle. It needs to start there because that was the expectation, and you don't want anyone to look at your site and be confused. So we need to lean into that. Do you know what I love that Michelle did? Michelle, I'm going to guess you didn't hire a professional photographer, yet these photos look really well done. They're lit, they're intentional. It looks like you had planned today for a photo shoot. The backdrops are clean, but you're very human. I love the way you did this. And can you see how she staggered the photos and the text so it makes for a fun read? It's not just like a big long paragraph that looks like an English essay. We talked about that a lot in the September website reviews. So go back and watch that if you haven't. But I really like the way you formatted here too. Really nice. And gosh, I just love these photos popping through, Michelle. Really well branded. Yeah, that's great. Cute. Cute. Okay, my only feedback here is as soon as I saw this, my brain went, ugh, too much text. Can you break this up into like bullet points like booking your service, what to expect, the experience? People like the reason blogs became so popular is that people liked bits of information. The reason why like the Huffington Post became so popular is people like very small condensed articles. We like small, actionable. So breaking it into like sectioned areas where I can just boom, my eyes can go to it and it's 2 sentences under each is going to be more powerful, more impactful, and you'll stand a better chance of people actually reading it. So I would do that. Let's see this here. Nope, so that won't work. Okay, so for this one, if I say click to see special occasion gallery and it takes me to this feels like just your hair Instagram, which I'm sure that it is, but this is not your special occasion gallery. So if I'm a bride and I'm looking to get married, I want to click this and see 30 other brides that you did, right? And I actually kind of want to have photos of the brides that you did here on this page, like maybe even just one right here or something like that. But if we're going to say we have a bridal gallery, when I click this, it should take me to like a hidden page on your site. So it wouldn't be on the navigation bar, but it's a back end page. You could do that through Wix. And it would be a gallery of just your bridal work. But Michelle, your site's beautiful. It's really well branded. Couple of tweaks to take you really to that next level, but you've done a fabulous job here. Really, really good. Okay, my girl Christine, let's see what you are up to. Oh, amazing. I love the way your logo turned out. Really well done. Okay, let's take a look. Look at this picture, you guys. A luxury beauty destination for color, cuts, and styling. Great. Oh no, your widget needs to be updated. This is on your homepage. Get rid of this ASAP. Yeah, this is the problem with Weebly sites, is that they've got a lot of coding issues. So stuff like this happens. I'm not saying you have to switch to Wix. You can make Weebly work, but you're going to have to really be checking into your site like weekly just to look up stuff like that. Because look at how unprofessional that looks. And this is so hot. And then this looks so tacky. Yeah, so just make sure that we get that cleaned up. Okay, about. Meet Christine. Love that. Oh, so pretty. Being part of a seismic shift to make hairstyling more personal again. I love that you opened with that. Beautiful. I almost would like that to be bold. Like, I am part of the seismic shift to make hairstyling more personal again. And then you go into this. Oh my gosh, I just love, love, love that. And I love, okay, see how she did the difference in color between where she was talking about professional? No, what is this? This is when she gets into professional accolades, and this is more like her personal connection bio. I really like how you did that. Really good job. Testimonials. Nice, good, that'll work. Policies and procedures. Okay, so let me keep going through before I give you a little bit of feedback, just to make sure that I still feel the same way. In studio and runway. Yep, that'll work. Service menu. Okay, I am going to say, okay, I love the way your service menu is laid out. This is great, really well functional. New guests. Beautiful, love this picture. Let's take a look at her. Oh, perfect. Okay, can you see how, Michelle, remember I was saying, can you break up your new guest page a little bit? I like how Christine broke hers up. See, are you looking to get your hair done? Booking your first appointment. It just makes it very actionable and easy to read when it's broken up a little bit more like this. It sounds like such a silly little thing, but it makes such a huge difference. Then look at how Christine has specialty new guest pricing, and she calls them new guest sessions. This is really smart. When we talk about block-based booking in the, I believe it's in the increase your income module, this is what we're talking about, and it's brilliant. I love the execution. Really good job. Blog. I love this. Very good. When and what brush to use, and she's blogging monthly. This is great. And okay, you guys, this is a perfect article. Do you guys realize our clients don't know how to use hairbrushes? They don't know how to make curls last longer. What is shadow hair, right? So Christine is really getting to the root of what clients want to know about, things you should know about going blonde. Your articles are brilliant, Christine. Very good choices. Okay, book now. Takes me to your Schedulicity, which is great. Contact. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh, this picture was on Kimberly's as well. Okay, so my feedback for you is I need more pictures of clients. I need to decide, that's a great picture of you, by the way. I need to decide if you're my brand or not. And I think I saw a lot of opportunity for more pictures of clients here in the About section. Like this picture, so hot. I want more of that. This gave me a vibe. And then as I looked through the rest of your site, it was less branded. I saw that you had brand elements, like I could see the attempt was made there, and your site needs to be a little bit more humanized. So we need to find more stock photos that are in line with your target market and brand and have them throughout your site strategically. But overall, your site is great. I like your layout. You must enjoy writing. You're very well versed. No, I'm saying that incorrectly. I like the way that you write. You're somebody I find it easy to read what you're writing in your blogs and your service menu and all that kind of stuff. It gels with me, and I don't often find people who write well enough that I get those feels, and I get that from you. So your site is very humanizing in that way, but we need more photos, for sure, if someone's going to picture themselves there. But you're close. You're really close. Good work. Okay, Addie. Oh, I love this. Great logo too, Addie. I love how that turned out. Cute, really nicely done. Extensions, cut color treatment, perfect. I love the colors. This feels branded. Testimonials, visit me, location, privacy poly, good. Yeah, all of that is great. Okay, new clients. I love that feel of your homepage. It's simple and easy to navigate. Oh, look at this. Really cute, Addie. Well done. Your first visit. Experience starts with a new client form. Again, Michelle, when we were talking about breaking up that page, see, she did it too. Love this. It's just easy to navigate if I'm a new guest. You just really walk me through it. Good job. Services. Great photo here, Addie. And see how she has plenty of photos of target market clients? It's something that gives us a little peace and comfort. Yeah, good job. Yep. Okay, on your extension page, if I always try and think of myself as a prospective new guest, like as if I'm looking to book with you, I would want to have a link here that says photos of my extension work that I could click to see what you had done in the past. And even if you only had 8, that's fine. You don't need to have 200. But I want to see what you're doing. Like, what if I don't know? I think we made the assumption in our industry, too, that clients speak stylist, and they don't. So if I told my best friend, my best friend, this is real talk, wants extensions, and I'm trying to talk her out of it because I know she'd be a terrible extension client. But anyway, if I told her I know somebody who does habit hand-tied, she'd say, I don't know what that means. And she would be a great client for somebody who wants to take her on, but she doesn't know what habit hand-tied is. So we do. Not everybody does, especially somebody who's new to the extension world. They might not have done the research to even know what that means, which is why it's extra important to have somewhere on your site that says, let me show you the difference. So let me show you the work I've been doing. Let me show you what habit hand-tied looks like. Don't make them do the research to figure that out. You serve it up to them. You look like you're the person who's a cut above, so I would dive deeper on that, especially if that's going to be your specialty. Nice. I like the layout of that. We have got to do a Thrivers meetup in Sacramento. We have so many Thrivers in Roseville, Folsom, Sac, so many, Addie. Cute. I recognize that photo. Cute. Really, really well done. Your site is 95% perfect, Addie. There's a couple of things you need to shift and change, but I think you've done a great job. Wait, where's your About Me? Did I miss you? Oh, no, there you are. There you are. I went too fast. Cute. Really well done. Good. Great job. Perfect, Addie. Couple quick changes, but you did amazing, amazing. Good work. Okay, here's my girl, Java. Let's see what she's up to. Oh, love this. Oh my gosh, love this. Love this. Very well done. Good. Okay, you're also scrolling too fast. Thank you, program. Oh, no, maybe you're not. Maybe it's just my timing for a second. I want each of these slides to, yeah, that was too fast. It was that one in particular. This one only stays for like 2 or 3, maybe a second. Make sure that join the Sooner Club. Being University of Oklahoma student or staff member just got better. This is so major. This is so brilliant. So let's see what she's off. Oh, and your Learn Now button doesn't work. Babe, hold on. Let me refresh and make sure I'm not doing it wrong. Because that's amazing. Fall in love with your hair again. Oh, all these buttons are not actionable. Double check your buttons on that because I wanted to join the Sooner Club, but I didn't even know. And make sure that all these photos, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Give me another second. Give me 4 to 5 seconds with each photo. It's going to make a huge difference. I love the animation on this. Cute. Oh my gosh, Java, you've done such an amazing job here. Same with this. Slow it down a little bit. I don't know why it's loading so fast. It might just be my machine. So check yourself at home too. Sometimes when I'm recording my screen and looking online, my machine goes cuckoo. But this is going pretty quick. It's a little too quick for me to read. So you might want to slow it down a little bit. Java, the photos you're using, perfect. The fonts you're using, perfect. What you're advertising, perfect. Your layout, perfect. You're doing an amazing job here. Very, very good. This website's beautiful. Oh, your animation is so, Java, you have put in the work on this. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is perfect. Love your service menu. Your website's one that people are going to gush over. I can tell already. Meet me. Hello, beautiful. We are meeting at last. My name is JC Dobson, your color and curly hair curator. An odor of freshly rooted. I'm originally from camp. I'm going to butcher that word, so I'm not going to say it. I started my life as a Korean Corps child. As most military children, I've danced all around. Oh my gosh, this is so great. Beautiful. The photos you chose are beautiful. Okay, well, I'm just geeking out over your site. I think you've done an amazing job. Couple broken links right there on the scrolling images, and slow them down. But girl, the photos you chose, amazing. Your layout, incredible. Do me a favor, change this to say 20, you might even just put 2019 at this point, 2018, 2019 instead of 2014. Just update it to the most recent year. You're crushing it. This is like perfect. This is really, really, really well done. Great job, Java. If you guys notice that as the months have gone on, these website reviews have gotten like better. Like everybody's sites are so amazing. It's so fun to go through them now. It's so good. Okay, let's take a look. Who are we looking at? I didn't even look at your name, babe. Jen. Okay, Jen, let's see what you're up to here. Oh my gosh, I love this. So cute. Okay, why is this, something weird's going on now. So your site's falling off the page. Can you see how I can't even, this is full width. I mean, I'm looking full width on a big Mac screen right now, and I can't even see your full navigation bar. Let me see what happens when I go smaller. Yeah, it gets worse, not better. So check your spacing. Something is weird's going on. I don't think this is Wix. This is something else. You have a little bit of a coding issue. If it is Wix, you just need to narrow your margins a lot, but all of this should scoot way over here, okay? So just make sure that we can see the whole navigation bar. Meet the team. Cute. New guest to the nines. I love the name of the nines, too. Services. Great service menu. Do you know what I love about these photos is the tones are all the same. It's like peaches, soft yellows, soft creams, really pretty. Schedule an appointment. Holiday hours. Tour the salon. Ooh, brilliant. This is really well branded. Very nicely done. Very nice. Okay. So watch your navigation menu. Something funny is going on there. The rest of your homepage is beautiful. So let's see what else we have. Okay, so those are all pull downs, it looks like. Services. So everything just pulls down on the homepage. Okay, so let me click through here. Oh, I love this. Yes. Yep. Perfect. Beautiful. What happens when I go to extensions? Cute. Okay, so can you see how she breaks down all the different type of extensions? I always say, and I know it sounds mean, talk to your clients like they're stupid. Talk to them like they have no idea what they're talking about, because they don't. They don't. They know what the coworker in the cubicle next door told them, and it was probably wrong. They have no idea what they're talking about. So I like that she broke down all the different options, okay? And even if you don't offer all the different options, you still say, this is why I've chosen this method compared to the others. You need to sell yourself and sell your service, right? This is great. Okay, just a little photo critique. I want you and your team to get in the habit of taking those befores against a cleaner backdrop, because your afters are banging, but the befores are awful. And I know that the before picture, oh, I thought that was a before. I know the before picture is supposed to look awful. I totally get it. But if it was a cleaner backdrop next to this like super hot hair, it'll perform better. And look at this. Holy cow, you guys look like magicians. But because this doesn't look clean and polished and professional, it's going to hold everything back. Your after photos are slamming. The before pictures should be too. And I know you can do it. You're already doing it. Easy. It would be so much harder to coach you if you didn't know how to do it, but you're doing it. So you definitely know how. So I want the before picture to be taken where the after picture is taken. That's going to be a game changer for you. I love the layout of this page. Yep. Oh, come on, load up. Yeah, this is great. Okay, so my critique is you definitely need to move your navigation bar over and then work on your before pictures. But girl, this is beautiful. See how many photos she has? I know you guys are sick of me saying more photos, more photos, more. Can you see that how great more photos is? And can you see how she always breaks down her text into like there's no English essays. Everything's smaller bulleted points. I know that takes more work, but there's so many studies that show the human eye prefers that. Like the way that our brains capture information is like this. It's not like reading an English essay. It's why so many people try and read a book and they have to read the same page 700 times. It's a skill to do that, whereas this is very bite-sized and tangible. Change those formatting issues, but you are doing amazing, Jen. Okay, let's take a look at what Ashley is up to. All right, girl. Load up. Here we go. Awesome. Okay. Ashley Ferguson here. I love your logo, by the way. Love this picture. Scroll down. Nice parallax. Get in touch. New client special. Yeah, let's keep moving through. Welcome, love. Let's get started. Good. Okay, services. Okay, Ashley, I love you to pieces because I think you're a hard worker. I think you're super duper coachable. I think you're mega talented. I think we can make your site much, much, much stronger. I don't think your site is yet a representation of how badass you are, if I can be totally honest. I think it does the job, but I think you're so a cut above that your site isn't selling you as that quite yet. Let me tell you what I think some of the things are that are holding you back. Part of it is the fonts. Part of it is, let me go back to the beginning for a second. Part of it is also, I think it's a little bit text heavy, text and element heavy versus being photos and flow. So like here, so I like this photo. This font I don't love. Okay, what I'd rather have is this this logo either up here or get rid of this bar altogether. Just have this navigation bar be the very tippy top and then move right into this. You guys, how much better does it look just like, oh, I can't get rid of it? Why the heck not? Okay, I'm holding up a piece of paper to my computer right now and cutting off this whole top part, and it looks so much hotter. It looks so much better, Ashley. Okay, and then we scroll down. You're going to think I'm insane when I say some of these things, but I'm going to say them anyway. Even this shape, I don't like. I think if you just had the hours on top of this strip, I would like it so much more. Okay, and then get in touch. I like how the letters overlap here. I love this picture of you. This is great. I think a lot of it is a font issue, and I think it's a little bit of a design issue. Like if this said new client special and the text was over here and then this was in a different font, I think I would like that better. It would just feel a little bit more branded. Like here's the deal, your information is great. It's not giving me vibe. It's just saying to me, I'm Ashley and I'm a hairstylist, and you're not Ashley, a hairstylist. You're Ashley like a cut above hairstylist, and this isn't selling me on that yet. So when I go to the new guest page, I want to definitely see faces for sure. And same thing, I think we can go bigger and deeper. So what I want you to do, Ashley, is I want you to, and same on their service menu too, I think we can push for more here as well. I want you to go back through the sites that I reviewed just in this call. You don't have to go back in time and look at all of them. I think there's a lot of formatting in those sites that you can apply to your own that's going to take you to that next level that I know you can live in. I'm going to push you because I know you can take it, and I know that you can perform at that level, and I want to get you there. Okay, so I want to take your site next level. I think it's really important. Book now. And the photos you're using are great. I love the colors you're using. It's mostly font and layout. And we do need more photos as well. Like, did you see the photos that Java was using? Like, she found such amazing stock photos with lots and lots of smiles. And who else? Michelle DeLuca's photos. Again, just faces, smiles, feeling, more of that. I think that we can get there. Okay, and then she is a part of Blush Salon. That's great. Their site's nice and clean too, which is good. It's nice that you're like linking to a nice clean site, right? That makes it so much easier. Okay, this I love. Portfolio, great. Don't change a thing. That's great. Blog. Yeah. Okay, so your blog, you haven't written since April, which, girl, I get you, because finding the time to blog is hard. I try and like preach about that all the time. People think blogging is easy. It's way hard. But if our last post wasn't for 6 months, let's close down the blog for a minute until we can get back into it, because I think it'll make a difference. So I think this was a great first site. I want to push you harder because I think you can do more. I want you to look at the sites I reviewed today. I want you to go back through the module, and I want to see your site again, and I want to be able to showcase how you went a cut above and pushed yourself to be more. That's what I want, okay? Great job. Okay, Jordan, let's take a look at what you're up to. Okay, so it looks like you're still on Wix free, I'm going to assume, because you still have this banner up here. Go ahead and pay for Wix. Once I approve your site, go ahead and pay so that we can get rid of that. And listen, I know it'd be nice to use it for free, but this looks very amateur hour. So once I give you the green light, I want to go ahead and get rid of that, and the only way to get rid of it is to pay. Love your logo. This is super hot. And it's balayage and vivids, which even if which I like that you have this here, so don't take it off. But even if she didn't have that, isn't that what you guys would get from this? Is that amazing? That's branding. Okay, good job. Look how cute she is, and she's wearing her own shirt. Love that. Hey there, lovely. The sweet life. What people say. Referral words. Okay, so here's what I want, Jordan. I want you to get rid of this whole the sweet life thing, because love this, don't love this as much, only because this is so hot and I love this. This is all just so much cleaner than this sweet life part. So we could have this be its own page, but I don't want that on the home page. Because I know for us, we feel like, well, being in a suite is a differentiating factor. It's not as much so in the mind of most clients as we would think it would be, so we don't want to lean in so hard to that it's part of our homepage, okay? You could have that on your about or somewhere else, but not on the homepage. Okay, services and pricing. Haircuts and styling. Oh yeah, nice service menu. I'm going to push you too. Oh yeah, love that facial waxing. Nice. I want to change this stock photo. I know it sounds so annoying. I don't like these stock photos where it's like a very blah woman who's definitely pretty, but is kind of unattainable on a plain backdrop. It's not human. I know that sounds weird, but you're going to attract a lot more clients if it looks a little bit more down to earth. So I would swap out that photo. I also, based on your brand and your personality, I don't think that this is the best representation of your girl. Like, I think your girl's got a little more spark and spunk and smiles full face and, like, you know what I mean? I just think she's got a little bit more to give. Like, I think that's your girl who's just not afraid to be herself with, like, her shoulder tat, you know? And I know you do balayage too. Like, I think I could sit in your chair and I would do just fine, but I'm not this woman. So I think I would change out that photo for sure. Portfolio. Cute. Works of art. Oh my gosh, look at you and your puppy. That's great. Okay, that takes us down there. Let me click this, make sure it works. Yep, book online. Okay, so font for you too. I want to change this font. This is very like Times New Roman to me. Let's have it be something else. Have it be very sans serif like this, where it's just straight up and down, or have it be something different. Do you know what sans serif is? It's where it doesn't have these little like loop-de-doos at the top of the letters. And since you're doing that here, I would probably do it here as well. I think it would just make it a lot cleaner. So change out that logo. I'm sorry, not logo, font. And do you know what? No, I do like it. I like it. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm really conflicted here. I think I want this to be an about page. Hey there, lovely. I really do want this to be its own about page. I want a super hot photo of your target market client right here as a wide width banner. I want to get rid of this and then move into this and into that. That's what I want your homepage to look like. So a little bit of a shift around on the homepage Couple things with the font. I think your brand is really on point. I think you've mostly knocked it out of the park, but I think we can do better. I think we can push for more. So let me see what that looks like. Couple different photos, different fonts, shake up the homepage a little bit. And girl, I think you could crush it. You know what I'd even like better? I'd even like better if this was wide width right here, like fatty logo, and it rolled right into the next. I'd be okay with that even. And then this on your about page. You could even try that. Or a great killer photo of a target market client. Either way, great job. Okay, Rolanda, let's see what you're up to, girl. Okay, you are going to think I'm insane, but I took a marketing class a few years back, and we never want to have words on our branding with a negative connotation. And even though your overall message is life is hard, having beautiful hair shouldn't be, the first thing that popped into my brain when I went to your website is life is hard, and it's a trigger statement. So when we read things like life is hard, even though we can see it in context, what it does to our brain is a mind trip, and it gives people a negative feeling about their experience with your site. Isn't that crazy? But it's so true. So we want to get rid of this, and you actually don't even need it. Get rid of all this text and just have the scrolling gallery instead. Come on down. Our doors are open. Red carpet, custom highlight, balayage, pretty testimonials. Okay, great. Good. Okay. I'm going to keep going on, then I'm going to come back and give a review. Oh my gosh, beautiful photo. Get to know Rolanda. I would break yours up too. Can you see how yours reads a little bit like an English essay versus, who did we look at that had a really good flow? Java, let me see what yours looked like. Mimi. Can you see how hers is really broken up? And it sounds so crazy, but our brains will read these smaller paragraphs versus just reading something long like this. So you can break it up the way that Java did. So she only has 2 photos, but she's broken it up really well into small pieces. Let me see what somebody else did. Addie had pretty simple. Michelle, what did you do on your about? Let's see. Yours was broken up a bit too, I think. Let's see what you did. Oh yeah, my story. This is right. She broke hers up a lot, right? And it just, there's a much stronger likelihood that someone's going to read it all the way through when it's broken up a little bit more with more imagery. It just does make such a huge difference. So I'd make that shift and change there. Okay, follow me. Oh my gosh, you are crushing it on Instagram. Love this. Really, really nicely done. Good job. Service menu. I think we can work on your service menu too, and you can get rid of this. We don't need this part. Or you could put that at the bottom, or you could have a information about my coloring page or something like that, but we don't need this at the top. What I want is a big, gorgeous photo at the top instead, and then we can lean right into this. And same with your service menu. I think we can do better. This just feels a little bit dated unintentionally. I think we can give the same vibe, but make it feel a little bit more modern. Let me see who's this month I think would be similar. Let me see what Addie did for her service menu. Actually, let's look at Michelle's because we're already right here. What did she do for her service menu? Yeah, can you see how it's just broken up a little bit more and it just has a little bit more of a modern feel? And listen, Michelle has a totally different target market client than you do, and that's fine. But I think the flow is a little bit better versus feeling like this. It just feels like a different experience. Let me see what Addie did too. Yeah, even here, it's just a little bit cleaner and simpler. So you don't have to make it super elaborate like Michelle's, but we either have to clean it up and streamline it and make it simpler, or we have to go all out. This is almost like somewhere kind of funky in between. So I think that I would look at service menus from sites that I reviewed today and sites that I reviewed last month. Last month's website reviews were great too. And find a service menu that you're drawn to and copy that. Like do something really, really similar to that, but I think we can push a little harder. New guest, love this. What a great braid that is too. Your first visit. I think we can do more photos here too and make it a little bit more friendly. Okay, here's my overall takeaway. I think that you are on the right track. I think we can make your site feel more warm and inviting. I love your branding. I love your logo. When I look at your logo, it speaks to me. Women 38 to 55, color, cuts, styling. So that's who it speaks to. So if we're working to attract somebody else, we might have to revisit. But that's who it looks like to me. Now here's the thing. If you got rid of this paintbrush and closed this in, it would sway younger, way younger. So this is what is bringing you a little higher. If this paintbrush was gone, I would say women 28 to 45. Game changer. So you had to decide between the two of you, those who you're talking to, and then changing that up is going to make a really huge difference. And then I think we can push a little harder on your website too. I think we can really take it to the next level and clean it up and get some of those design elements in there to really push. I think that someone would look at your site and think that you're professional, but I don't know that this would be enough to be an effective funnel. I think we can do more. Your work is amazing, so amazing, and you're so on trend. And same for you. I just don't feel like this is a strong enough representation of how talented you are. Where did I see your social? Like this is amazing. The experience I'm having here, amazing. And then when I go to your website, it's not the same experience. It's just not the same level. I think we can do more. So I want you to go back through, review the website module, review the website reviews I've been doing lately. Find some websites that you feel like, man, she knocked it out of the park, and start working towards getting closer to that. And then I'd love to take another look at your site too. Okay, let's see what Jennifer's doing. Cute. Join our mailing list. Okay, great. Girl Gone Blonde. Adorable. How branded is that, you guys? Whoa. Do you remember, Jennifer, you were talking about doing Girl Gone Blonde, and I was like, I don't know that I would do that. I just think it's so trendy. And you were like, oh, well, doing it, and it's working out so great for you. I love it when that happens. Good for you. This is so awesome. Okay, so love your logo, love your branding. This is great. Same for you. I think we can, I'm sorry, I know that cough is so gross. I'm really fighting it, you guys. I think that, same for you. I think we can do better with our fonts. I don't think your fonts are in line with your brand. As stupid as that sounds, I think a font like, who was using one? Oh, Java's font. The one that she used that was very like scripty. I think that might go a little bit better with your brand. I like it here. In your logo, it looks fine. For some reason here, I'm not getting that same vibe. It's not working as well. So maybe sans serif for you too, or something a little more swirly, something else. Because even if we look, it's this logo, this font is very different than this. You know how you look at a very defined letter, like an S is a good one. In this case, we'll look at the O. See how this one's taller and skinnier and this one's bigger and fatter? Even though a lot of the characteristics of the logo are the same, it's a big enough difference that it doesn't look right. It looks off. So unless we're going to use this exact font, we kind of have to like sway way to the left and do something where it doesn't look like we're trying to be so copycat, because it's not quite right and it just looks off. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to simplify too, I think. Okay, let me go on and I'll come back to your homepage for a minute. Okay, same for you. I think we could, how cute are you? This is so adorable. I would love to see 3 photos of you here. Boom, boom, boom. Look how cute I am. Then break up this text a little bit more. Or do 3 photos on this page broken up with text. So photo, text, photo, text. You know what I mean? Like stagger it or something like that. I think we can add a little bit more personality. Pricing. I think we can push harder on the service menu too. Okay, I'm going to push you too. Woo, I'm in the mood to challenge everybody today. I think we can do a next level with your website as well. I think you have a lot of the right elements. I think the design is what is struggling. I'm going to assume that what you did is you used a Wix template, but you did a lot of adjusting. Like you didn't stick within the template. You did a lot of like custom work. And sometimes when we go way custom on our own website, we get way far off what was designed to look really effective. I think that may be what happened here. I would like to see more wide width photos instead of smaller photos. Like the reason I say in the website module 20 times, big, fat, juicy photos is because it's really, really important. So I want more larger frame photos. I want this to be smaller. It almost looks like it's an error. So can we tighten this up and move this up higher or make this smaller? Something needs to happen there too. Gallery, this is great. Same thing for you as I just said, like looking at your Instagram, you're mega talented and then your website doesn't do you justice. Like you are better than your website. And that's a disconnect. So when I talk about a funnel being broken, this is what can happen. Whereas like your Instagram is slamming, you are super talented. I can tell you've got a great personality and your website just doesn't sell you well enough. That's what's happening here. So I think there's a next level for you too. I think you're really on track with your logo. I think a lot of these photos you have here, like let's use them bigger and more throughout your site. Let's tighten up your nav bar. Look how much cleaner it looks if I just do that versus this. Isn't that crazy? It's such a little change, but look how much better that looks. It looks so much better. So clean that up. We don't want that. And let's clean up your homepage. I would actually like it if your homepage was just this. That's all, none of this stuff. I think it cheapens the brand and I don't think you need it. So even let's start with this, something like this, get rid of this also, have just this be the homepage, and let's clean up each of these individual pages. Right down here would just be your Instagram link, your Facebook link, and like an email address or a website link. Some sort of email address, a contact or whatever, something like that. That's it. That's all you need for your homepage. Let's clean up these pages. And I'd like to see what that looks like. But I think you're close. I just think there's a next level for you too. Okay, Weena, let's take a look at what you got going on. Alrighty. Oh, New York and Montreal. You guys, how many sites do we do today with stylists from Canada? I love it. It's like you guys are taking over today. I love that. It doesn't usually happen that way. Okay, same for you, Weena. I think we need more big, huge photos. And I don't know who your web host is, but we shouldn't be seeing this here. I wish I could tell. This looks like it might be a GoDaddy site. I would switch site holders. Can you see how when we look at the other sites we looked at today, versus the layout of your site, it's just not, elaborate is not the word I want to use. It's not complex enough. It looks a little bit too simplistic, like a little bit too amateur. I mean, for lack of a better word. Can you see how you have all these facts here? It reads a little bit like a worksheet, not like an English essay, but almost like a worksheet in class. We need more big, fat, juicy photos. Questions should be a big wide width photo right here. Book now. These photos are great for social media, not so good for a website. So here's what I think we need for you. We need more gorgeous, juicy stock photos. And you guys know I'm all about using the stock photo. Like this looks like a stock photo and it's great. So it's okay to use big, juicy stock photos, but this should take up the whole width of your screen. And I want to see, where's your logo? I don't see your logo anywhere on here. I think it's time, you know what? I have exciting news for you, Weena. I think it's time for a new website. I think we're going to start from scratch. I think we're going to switch platforms, which I know is hard, but I really want you to try Wix. I think it's going to be the difference for you because editing a site like this is hard, which is why you're feeling frustrated. Trust me, I've tried to do it. I know, it's hard. So let's scrap this bad boy. Let's go back to the drawing board. I want you to watch the website design module. I want you to watch the last couple of months of website reviews and get some ideas for what you would love your site to look like. In your dream world, what would your website look like? And start working towards that. And don't sell yourself short, because I know you can do this. So I know when I'm saying this, you're starting to feel overwhelmed, because it's like the last thing you want to do right now heading into the holidays is build a website. Take your time with it. If you start your website now and it's not done till the end of January, fine. But having a more effective website is so key and crucial to your funnel, and we're just not there yet with this one. So I want to push you harder to dig a little deeper and make a new site, and then let's take a look at that. Okay, let's do one more review today, and we are going to do Samantha Dean. Oh, look at that video, you guys. Cute. I love this photo shoot you did, Sam. I seriously so love it. I think it's so in line with your target market and brand. Okay, same for you. I must be just in a mood today or something. I want to push you on your website too. I don't think your website is doing you justice. Oh my God, this photo shoot, Sam, is bananas. This photo is amazing. I think it's time. Same for you. This reads like an English essay. We need more design elements here, and the fonts need to be smaller. I shouldn't have to scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll to read it all. Let's have more photos of you. Let's do this. What I want you to do, Sam, you'll just find it easier to do this way. Don't be overwhelmed when I say this. I want you to start a new Wix template, like build a site from scratch, and don't do so much self-editing. Stick with the template a little bit more. The reason they have templates is for a reason. It's because they work. It's because they're really highly effective, and you can change some design elements, but I want you to remember big, juicy photos. And I want you to remember more photos than text is really effective. I think there's a next level for you too. Let me see if I can show you something. Yeah, same here. Like, I love this. What sets you apart? What's your favorite service? What do you love about the industry? But I would like to see that with like photo, text, text, photo, text, photo. Like I would just like to see more design in this versus feeling like we were just trying to get the photos and the text onto the page. So and look at this last blog a year ago. Let's just close down the blog. It's okay. You don't have to have one. Some stylists do, a lot don't, and they're still doing just fine. So let's close this down for now. I think we can clean it up and do better and do more. So let's, like, even look at this, you guys. Even if I just pull this down and we don't show her navigation bar on the top, just looks like this. Isn't that already so much cleaner and simpler? It is, and you'd have to have a navigation bar, but it could just be like white text, vertical line, white text, vertical line, white text, vertical line, white text, vertical line, like cleaner, more simple. If we're going to use this logo, I don't want the white backdrop. I want it on completely transparent background, and it can sit right here, layered on top of this photo. All these social media links go at the bottom of our page, not the top. So move those down to the bottom. This would go on an about page, not on your home page. This goes on the services page, not on your home page. Your home page can be super duper simple, you guys. It could just be that video and then this. And that's it. That's all for your home page if you want. And then super clean navigation bar at the top. And then for these pages, think big fat photos. Make it appealing to the reader to go through. And I want you to do the same thing. Go back, pick some websites you really liked, and start to design yours to look a little bit more like that. All right, great round this month, you guys. Absolutely incredible. I hope you got some great ideas and some good feedback, and I'll see you guys next month.